Favorite teacher is tough. I've had many really influential teachers. Lucky to say that. One person that comes to mind, who I had a really short stint with in university, was Mrs. Moira. She was my teacher at Quinnipiac for a semester, sophomore year, and she taught performance fundamentals. Part of the thing that stuck out for why I might have chose Miss Moira is it was such a small class. It was an elective. I wasn't even really supposed to take it, and I had a challenging block that was post-practice. I had to rush to get there, and it was a 3-hour class. And you sat in this dark room, and it was an acting class, a performance class. And it was the first time I was exposed to it. I always had an interest in it, but it was the first time I was exposed to being in an atmosphere where, you truly are getting outside of your comfort zone, because you would have to learn a monologue and perform it in front of the class. You'd have to do the warm-up routines, and I found that really interesting for me. And sometimes, whether practice was good or practice was bad for me, I show up and she was always there with great energy, so that was really powerful.
It was a professor of mine at UNH, Professor Sue Sigalakis. The reason for that is I had left 3 years into my education, so I had 1 year remaining, and because I signed with Ottawa, and she made sure and helped me graduate. She was kind of my teacher liaison when it came to picking classes, because I was in her kind of faculty in the political science department, and her and I just kind of saw eye to eye on a whole bunch of different topics. I always thought our classes were engaging and fun, and I'm very thankful. I wouldn't have my degree today, I don't think, without her.
I went to school in quite a few different schools. I went to elementary at St. Michael's. I went to All Saints, Sacred Heart, South Carleton, and Ancaster. Pretty easy answer to say gym and stuff, as any hockey player or sports guy would say. But I don't know, I always liked math. It was a fun subject, and art was fun as well. So probably those things were the most fun in school. Probably my favorite one would be my grade 8 math teacher. His name was Mr. Friez, and it was a great teacher, helped me a lot, and made it a fun year.
I think that there's something really powerful in lifting up other people, and I found that she had a really natural way of doing that, and you saw what it could do to other students, and you saw what it could do to people who might be down. And I was one of those people at times. Maybe I had a bad practice. I'd come in and immediately your stress is kind of changed or lifted due to the environment that she created. So a lot of valuable life lessons for sure.
The whole process, there was a whole bunch of different kind of loopholes and hoops that she had to jump through to kind of make things work for me. And you know what, it was just, like I said, I'm just incredibly thankful for how she was able to kind of get me through and allow me to have that for after hockey. You know what, I thought she was just so awesome to kind of bounce ideas off of, and she was so logical in her reasoning, everything. There's some classes within political science can be a little dry, like public policy. No offense to people that are in public policy, it can be a little dry sometimes. But she found a way to kind of make it interactive and really just kind of drive home ideas in a logical way without overwhelming.
You found a way to make everything engaging and make just you wanted to go to school and you enjoyed yourself. So yeah, he was always fun and always came in with a fun attitude. I'm usually a positivity guy, but just seeing him come to the classroom every day, positive and always fun, always helped me to kind of grow up and bring that to the rink kind of thing, as being always a positive guy. So I think that was a big thing for me. Yeah.
It's obviously been a while since I've been in your class, Professor Sig, but I'm incredibly thankful for everything that you've done for me to get to this point. I like to think I became a better student, a better person under your mentorship and your guidance.
Thank you for everything. Yeah, I appreciate everything you've done. It was a huge year for me, for schooling wise. It was just such a fun year. I enjoyed it, and you made it a memorable year.
You know, it's tough when you're a kid. You don't always realize it in the moment, how much they're trying to help or what their approach might be. But you know, when you look back and you reflect on your years as a student, you can really appreciate, you know, the time that they put in trying to, you know, help the youth.
Oh yeah?
Some of the video that you guys made and asked for a response back. That's what it should be.
Oh wow, exciting. It's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Today.
Okay. Sure.
Hello, Angus. This is Professor Sigalakis from the University of New Hampshire Political Science Department.
Hi, Jorian. I just wanted to say a sincere thank you for all the kind words that you shared.
Hi, Wyatt. This is Moira, and I am so deeply honored by the fact that you, of all the teachers that you've had, that you mentioned me and our class.
We're so excited to hear about all your success in realizing your dream to become a professional hockey player. However, I'm not really surprised because you've always been a hard worker, both inside and outside of the classroom.
I am the lucky one in this equation. You were an easy person to teach. You asked all the right questions. You brought a huge degree of effort and enthusiasm and positivity every day. And it was easy teaching you. You were a delight.
I remember you and your classmates very fondly. We had a spirited group. But I think the most important thing that you said that really touched me very deeply is that you found my classroom space as a welcoming space, a space where you felt like you could learn and grow, or maybe just be, depending on the day. And I worked very hard at creating that kind of environment for you and for all of my students.
It's such a great feeling to know that one of our students has made such a career out of something that is so difficult to achieve, but we always knew you could do it.
Thank you for helping me coach hockey all those many years ago. Thank you for counting me amongst all the positive mentors that you've had in your life. But to be clear, like, I'm the beneficiary. Like, I feel like I'm the lucky one.
Hopefully you learned a few things as well about how to present yourself well in public. But if that's the one thing you took away from Performance Fundamentals, that you had a place where you could be a real human being with stresses and accomplishments and trials and tribulations, and that you felt seen and heard, I feel that I did my job.
One day, I hope to be privileged enough to see you play in person. In the meantime, good luck to the Belleville Senators, and go Wildcats!
I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations on all your many accomplishments. And my family and I look forward to seeing you and supporting you as you rise up the ranks. And remember, I am a men's small and would love your jersey signed, of course, in the future. I wish you nothing but the best. Take care. God bless you, kid.
I'm so excited that you are playing hockey. You look great. You sound great. I wish you all the very best. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing me as the person you named as one of your favorite teachers. All the best.
Oh, that's nice. That's really great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think she's wearing the same clothes that she wore every single day.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow, he hasn't changed at all. Hasn't changed. That's special. Yeah, just a nice person like that, and what he did for me and stuff like that is just special. And seeing how much it means to him, and kind of he's just such a nice person and stuff like that. So it's unreal response. So
She was awesome. I mean, I've already said it before, but she was such a instrumental part in getting me to graduate. I mean, obviously I left after my third year and to go pro, and she was instrumental in kind of finessing things for me to get my degree, because I mean, that was incredibly important to me. and she knew how important it was to me and my family. I wouldn't have gotten my degree or to call myself an alumni of UNH without her. It's pretty damn cool.
Just like I remembered her, honestly. It's refreshing to hear her talk, and great idea to get her to respond as well. That's touching. We have a good relationship. It's nice.